Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I am Saifullah. I welcome you all in grade 8 science. Today we will start lesson number 2, reproduction in plants. The topic under discussion in this chapter is flower. Flowers are reproductive parts of plants. They contain the reproductive organs of the plants. In the given diagram of a flower, stamen and carpel are male and female reproductive parts of the flower, respectively. Dear students, the male reproductive organs are called stamen, which produce male reproductive cells called gametes. Gametes are contained in the pollen grains. In the given diagram, stamen is there, which consists of two parts, anther and filament, and pollen grains are present inside the anther. The female reproductive organs are called carpel, which produce female reproductive cells called ovules, which are present inside the ovary. In the given diagram of the carpel, it consists of three parts, stigma, style and ovary, and ovules are present inside the ovary. Dear students, now we will discuss the structure of the flower. In the given diagram, sepal, they protect the unopened flower when it is a bud. Second is petal, which is the most attractive part of the flower. They usually bright colored and scented to attract the insects. Then stamen, they are male reproductive organs of the plant. Dear students, carpel is the female reproductive organ of the plant. Anther, they produce the pollen grains which contain the male gametes. Stigma, it is the sticky tip of the carpel which collects the pollen grains. And ovary is the part of the flower where female gametes are produced. So this concludes the structure of the flower. And now, dear students, we will proceed for next topic, pollination. Pollination is the first step of reproduction in plants. It happens when pollen grains are carried from an anther to the stigma. So we can define pollination as the process of transferring of pollen grains from anther of the flower to the stigma of the carpel of the same or other flower. There are some agents for the pollination which play a very important role in this process for the plants. Some of them are given below. Number 1 is animal, number 2 insects, number 3 wind. Now, dear students, there are some types of pollination. There are two types. Number 1 is self-pollination, number 2 is cross-pollination. Dear students, now we will discuss each type separately. First is self-pollination. It is the process of transferring of pollen grains from anther of the flower to the stigma of the carpel of the same flower. So in the given diagram, you can see there is an anther which contain pollen grains. When these pollen grains are shifted from anther to the stigma of the same flower, then we can say this is self-pollination process. Next is cross-pollination. It is the process of transfer of pollen grain from anther of one flower to the stigma of the carpel of the flower. So it involves different pollinators. Here in this diagram, the pollen grains from anther of the one flower are shifted or transferred by the pollinator to the stigma of the other flower. So this type of pollination is known as cross-pollination. Dear students, this concludes the presentation. Hopefully this presentation helps you to understand the topic quite easily. Thank you very much. Have a very nice time.